Hello, everybody. Welcome to a podcast again. It's a long time ago I've done this, and it's Money in the Bank, one of my favorite pay-per-views, and with audience back. So I thought, well, let's come back also with a podcast. The predictions of WWE Money in the Bank. All right, and I must admit, lately I've been watching not all. I've been rushing a little bit through the shows of WWE. I don't think it's the best quality ever they have laid up. So my apologies. But anyway, let's do the predictions. Here we go. We start off, of course, with the kickoff show for the WWE SmackDown Tag Team Championship. Rey Mysterio and Dominic Mysterio versus the Usos. Now, um, if you know, if Jey Uso was not arrested for DUI, I would say definitely the Usos. Makes me doubt a little bit. However, he's also not written off. Mostly WWE is actually also writing it directly off television if you do that. So it's a little bit controversial what WWE is doing. I'm not all for it, but yeah, whatever. Don't make a bigger thing of it. If he, but it's not the first time it's also happening. So WWE has to get a little bit. Have to get a meeting with him going. I think so. Do something about it. But being that said, yeah, it's difficult because it's the kickoff show. Not many titles are changing. Also with the DUI. However, I'm going all against that. I'm going to say they're going to be new tag team champions, the Usos. So that's my prediction anyway. And then for the WWE Raw Tag Team Championship, Omos and AJ Styles versus the Viking Raiders. You know, it's fine. It's both teams I have so less interest in. I prefer AJ Styles actually as a single wrestler. I get it. He helps try to get Omos over. Although Omos is very limited in wrestling. It's like the Great Kali Part 2. Big, tall, but can't wrestle. Um, anyway, I go with retaining for AJ Styles and Omos. Alright, and then the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. Um, yeah, what shall I say, people? I mean, the thing is, um, I like always these matches. These are for me actually what I'm looking always for towards these evenings. Um, you know, it gives something a unique perspective. It's and while we're also watching now, let's see who are participating in this year's Money in the Bank ladder match. Ricochet, Joe Morrison, Riddle, Drew McIntyre, Big E, Kevin Owens, King Nakamura, and Seth Rollins. Um, I think they're going to pull the trigger on Riddle. I mean, Drew McIntyre, he's already at the top. He doesn't need it because the match is actually made to create new stars. And I think this is definitely needed. So, Drew McIntyre, I don't see happening. Seth Rollins either. He doesn't need it. Nakamura could actually use it, but it's going great. I mean, he's very much fan loved. I mean, the guy I was watching on SmackDown on last Friday, they were singing along with his tunes, everything. I think he will be fine. I think he will be fine. I think he will do good now that the fans are back, and I hope it for him because he really deserves it. No, but I will go with Riddle, the, and hope that will go fine. All right, and the women's Money in the Bank ladder match. Let's see. Asuka, Naomi, Alexa Bliss, Nikki Ash, Liv Morgan, Selena Vega, Natalia, and Tamina. I'm going here on a very wide spot. I think I heard that Becky Lynch is going to Raw, so there the title things good enough. SmackDown is actually lacking a lot of new title contenders, so I will go with Liv Morgan. And not that I think she really deserves it, but you know, they reshaped her, and after that, they did not do much with her. So, with this one, Liv Morgan. Alright, then we go further. I do this from out of our website. You can find the whole match card there on JJA Sport Studio. Under events, of course, and Money in the Bank 2021. Alright, then the WWE Raw Women's Championship match. Rhea Ripley versus Charlotte Flair. Now this is now an interesting concept, because you know how Charlotte Flair's booked. She has to get so many title reigns and go very steamrolled very fast so she can pass her father on the women's division. Let's call a spade a spade. But Rhea Ripley has always been dominant, and she is a great women's wrestler. I think she deserves in the main title picture. I think, and she just won the title on WrestleMania. I don't think the title should not be taken from her. I think, but Becky is coming back, and we know Becky Lynch, Charlotte Flair. That is something like John Cena and Randy Orton. We have to see that 10 million times by WWE. Even get sick of it and tired of it that much. So I have a feel I would love to see Rhea Ripley win, but my gut feeling says Charlotte Flair is retaining the title, peeps. Alright, and then the WWE Championship match. Bobby Lashley versus Kofi Kingston. Now, the problem is here, I'm a little bit disappointed in WWE how they have booked Bobby Lashley. Bobby Lashley should out there and be a destroyer. He should squash everyone. They didn't. They let him lose to Xavier Woods. I don't see Kofi Kingston coming to the thing. He will lose this. I think the problem is, of course, Goldberg is coming back and he needs a title run. Everybody's tired of Goldberg. He needs to fuck off and go back to retirement. Nobody's waiting for those 3-minute matches, and then also put a title in it. It is utterly disgusting. But that is in the near future. So probably Bobby Lashley is going to retain. Then the Universal Championship. Now this can be a brainwasher. Peeps, you normally would say actually Roman Reigns. However, now that the audience is back, now that the crowd is back, we could get an upset here that with Edge is winning it. But what I think is going to happen is like this. Roman Reigns will retain due to interference of Seth Rollins. Now, will there be cash-ins? That is of course a question. Well, if Liv Morgan, that can't, the women's championship. However, maybe, yeah, I don't think so. Unless she cashes in on Rhea Ripley or Charlotte Flair. And Bianca Belair, she's not wrestling. I don't think that's going to happen. Something. And then Riddle. Yeah. He could actually cash in if you do it right and we get Goldberg Riddle. And we know that there's been history. So just came to think of that. But I doubt there will be cash-ins tonight. I'll be shocked if it's actually going to happen. Okay. Well, people, that are my predictions for WWE Money in the Bank. I'm looking forward to the pay-per-view, especially with the audience returning. I think SmackDown did a great thing with the audience. It was greatly done, wonderful. I'm excited a little bit for this pay-per-view. I hope it won't be a snore or a downfall. We never know. It's WWE and with creative and yeah. Anyway, thank you for tuning in. My name is JJA Abbink. I'm reporting for JJA Sport Studio. Take care, and I'll see you soon. And there will be coming more podcasts. I promise. Take care. See you then. Bye.